Hey, this is UFO Buster Radio, episode number 141. Your man, Manny Moonraker here. Let's get it started. Like I said, this is episode number 141 here on UFO Buster Radio. Before we get started, I just want to say that today is Veterans Day here in the United States. And so everyone should take a moment to appreciate and recognize any veterans that they know in their lives, because these individuals are the ones that make that ultimate sacrifice. You know, it is not just veterans, of course. It's people in everyday emergency services, parents who make all these kind of sacrifices. But today is the day to acknowledge veterans. So if you know a veteran, give them a thank you, shake their hand. I won't go the whole salute route because you probably won't even do it right. There's a way to do it. There's a way to not. So if you know a veteran, go ahead and thank them for their service. I mean, even if they did the smallest, most minute job, they still were the ones who contributed to keeping freedom free. Well, I mean, some might argue freedom is not free, but no fucks given. Just go ahead and thank a veteran today. Be nice. Be kind to each other. So this is number 141 for us today, and we're going to talk about the folks in Ireland. But before we get there, you know, I always gotta prep that up before I go into something else. The 2018 Rubber Dickies is well underway. And let me tell you, it looks like if it continues the way it is, we may be engaged in a podcast war next year. The individual is in first place right now. He's a writer / podcaster. And this could be pretty ugly, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a UFO paranormal war in the brewing here. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I'm pretty sure it is. But if you haven't voted yet, you want to go in. Because I tell you, I am surprised. Because we got names like Elizondo. We have Tom DeLong. We have, what's the other rubber dicker that's on there? Nick Pope. Which some people think he's not a rubber dicker. And some people think he is. But we've got even Corey Good. I almost forgot that guy. Even Corey Good is on the list. And this one person is beating out everyone else in votes, and I'm just completely surprised. I'm taken back because apparently this guy talks a lot of nonsense, and apparently he likes getting drunk on the show, and he likes to talk about ancient aliens like they're the shit. So do yourself a favor, go to ufobusterradio.com, look for the survey or the poll that's going to be for the 2018 Rubber Dickies. Select 2 rubber dickers, and let's see who wins. No matter who it is, they're going to get it. And I actually posted a picture of the Rubber Dicker Award for this year in UBR Truth Seekers. So if you want to check it out, it's pretty funny. Someone suggested that if the individual that's winning right now, that if it turns out that they win, that maybe we can switch up the award somehow to reflect that they have a show. Oh, geez. We're going to have to bring out the big guns for this. We might have to get Big O after him. I mean, I think we got a war brewing. I'm pretty honest about that. I'm not kidding. But for right now, let's talk about Ireland. November 9th, 2018, last Friday. The skies over Ireland were filled with UFOs. And here's something fascinating. I didn't know that Ireland had their own version of the Mirror news outlet. You know, we always talk about the Mirror UK. Well, there's the Mirror Ireland as well. Are you kidding me? Jeez, man, the Mirror gets there. I wonder if there's a Mirror US. I gotta find out about that. Or Mirror Australia, or Mirror China. There just gotta be. The headline for this particular situation here is that pilots report UFO sightings off southwest coast of Ireland. One pilot even said that the UFO was astronomical and had speeds of up to Mach 2. You just can't write this stuff. And this is stuff that's happening now, today. This isn't a report from the 1940s. This happened last Friday, just so that you know. So apparently these UFOs were taking the skies of Ireland by storm. One report came from a British Airways pilot who was flying a Boeing 747 jet from Montreal to Heathrow over the county of Kerry at 6:47 in the morning. Listen, as a pilot, even at that time in the morning, you don't expect to see crazy things. This pilot did. And they contacted Shannon Air Traffic Control to find out what the hell is going on. And it's funny that pilots will ask, is it a military aircraft that's in the air around me? Because it's flying pretty fast and it's not something I'm used to seeing. So is there something going on? It turns out that air traffic control let them know there was nothing showing up on radar. So whatever you're seeing flying at Mach 2, it's not really there. They apparently even checked the primary and secondary radars and found absolutely nothing being reported or being tracked in that area. But this pilot saw it, and it was heading north at Mach 2. And again, here's a pilot, probably well seasoned, flying for British Airways, and they do not recognize what's in the air at all. Shortly after that report, there was a report from a Virgin Airlines pilot, which you got to be careful with them because they like to party too much. Virgin Airlines pilot, probably a little drunk, reported multiple objects, which were extremely bright, traveling at super high speeds. This pilot told air traffic controllers the objects were flying at their 11 o'clock position, two bright lights, which seemed to climb speeds and dashed away past the airplane. What do you do? What do you do except report it to air traffic control? And most of the time they have zero answers. Were you looking at the sky at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning? Were you in Ireland in those rolling emerald green hills? Did you see UFOs flying around? I can tell you this much. These stories are pivotal and they're important. And now I'm glad that I found the Mirror Ireland, not the UK one, because no fucks given. They give us some crazy shit over there. But I am glad that we found the Mirror Ireland. I'm going to go on and look to see where else the Mirror is infecting the idea of UFOs. Because apparently they really don't care where the hell they're at and reporting some craziness. But these are real reports from real pilots. And apparently they're being investigated in Ireland right now because there were so many reports. There were other reports that were coming in from other pilots. Those were not included in the article. But there is a video connected to this article. So the link to the article is in the description, which shows these objects in the sky. So someone took it from the ground. Fascinating story. Again, it's contemporary. It's not from 1940, 1930, 1910, or even the 70s. It happened this past Friday. I also want to thank Jeff Aldrich for posting this story in UBR Truth Seekers. If you haven't had a chance to, get into UBR Truth Seekers. I know some of you get the creepy crawlies when it comes to Facebook, and you don't like the fact that Facebook is so gung-ho in selling your information. But there's an easy way to do that. Don't put your information on there. But if you're not on Facebook, follow on Twitter or Instagram. And like I said, it looks like UBR is headed towards a podcast war if this individual wins. And if you want to know who that is, you're going to have to go. You got to go either to UBR Truth Seekers or one of the Facebook pages, or just go to UFO Buster Radio. Just bite the bullet. Just bite it. The link is in the description. In addition to the names, I also included links to some stories about each individual and things that are happening with them. Like Corey Good. You know, Corey Good is all about them blue avian birdie things. Probably the only person that's reported blue birds as aliens. I mean, everybody else goes with the Greys and the reptilians. This guy, he decided he's going to get some pigeons involved. In addition to that, there is one article in there for Corey Goode, which leads to a couple of other articles where he claims that he's trying to tell Musk that he's already been to Mars. So, folks, giving Elon Musk, you need to hire Corey Goode as your guide to Mars because he's been there. He's done that. Last but not least, I want to continue to invite you guys to UBR Truth Seekers. It will be from there that we will select 2 individuals who are contributors to that particular group to win the Contributor Award for the 2018 Rubber Dickies. And it's not going to be the same award the Rubber Dicker gets of the year. It's going to be different. So, guys, take a deep breath. You're not going to get that kind of award. You're going to get a special one indeed. And I believe that one of you will actually get it delivered by me in person. So get ready. Pull yourself up by your big girl panties because the Moonraker's coming. So that's the episode for today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. Because at UFO Buster Radio, we don't give a shit. We just say whatever we want. Like I said, over 300 episodes in the can, and I don't get better. I just get more explicit. This is Manny Moonraker. I'm checking out. I'm hoping to come back a few times this week because we're heading into the holiday season, and there's nothing better than listening to UFO Buster Radio, I think. I mean, think about it. It's your quick hit on UFO news, and then you can go on to the other shows and listen for 2-3 hours, fall asleep, do whatever you do, drool a little. But for us, you just need the short of it, you need it quick, and you don't want to be probed. Ciao.